I just got a new mining rig in and set up. It mines a name for a cryptocurrency that you'd think that I probably just made up. Starcoin. Sounds almost like Mooncoin. Maybe like that one thing that was called like Safe Moon that you guys went and actually sent to the moon. So I was really excited to get the Starcoin miner in because Goldshell makes the miners. And we've talked many times about Goldshell, but TLDR, I think their box miners especially are super freaking cool. Small form factor, listen. You don't even hear them. The actually loudest thing in this room is that ancient Corinne FPGA, actually kind of an ASIC miner thing, but anyway, that's another tale for another day. My biggest question though when I saw this miner pop up was just honestly like, what the fuck is Starcoin and is it even worth mining? So this is spec mining at its finest, speculative mining. A lot of people buy cryptocurrencies. They hope they go up in the future instead of buying, because actually this coin's very difficult to buy. I'm gonna mine it and basically hope that it actually ends up in the stars eventually. So let's check out more of this miner, and then let's jump into a quick overview, initial impressions of this mining rig, and what the fuck is Starcoin? Welcome back to the VoskCoin YouTube channel. My name is Vosk, and as always, nothing is financial advice. And I'm dropping the green screen today because I wanted to wear a shirt with green on it. I apologize, but it will impact the screen just a little bit here today. So this is me already logged into the Goldshell STC Box. Setup on these things is very easy, right? So you punch in the IP address into your browser. From there, you unlock it. Password 123456789. That's the password. As far as setting up the device, right? We have a 6-pin PCIe connection that needs to be input into the device. We also need Ethernet unless it has support for Wi-Fi. Then you can run it on Wi-Fi, but Ethernet's just always the better choice if you have that ability. Other than that, I mean that's it. Once you actually log into the device, you can go ahead and set up any pool you'd like to do. So personally, I've been having really good results with Dxpool recently. We also have an affiliate link down below. That's not the reason I am saying that though. Here's one way I can pitch you though. If you start mining all these altcoins, which is one of my favorite things about this pool, is they have support for them. Mining Litecoin, Doge, right? Script mining, bam, there it is. Siacoin, Handshake, CKB, Nervos Network, Cadena, KDA, Library, LBC, Starcoin, STC, it's all there. And you know, it's just very easy all in this one dashboard, right? So I'm mining like Dogecoin here and Cadena on the same pool, right? I just click over to the pool, I see my performance, I can click over, I can see my profits, right? I think that's absolutely incredible. You know, same thing here, hashing away, and it just makes your life easier. The more coins you start to mine, the more you start to value things like this. But Starcoin, right? It's not even ranked on CoinGecko yet, right? Apparently it's trading at about 10 cents a coin. It's on a whole whopping one exchange, Gate.io, and you're like, okay, cool. Let me head over there. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could try. Citizens of all these different countries either will not have access at all or will have limited access. I personally do not like Gate.io. I've snuck in there back when I was mining and trading Bytem. But yeah, it's not a good experience. I do not recommend Gate.io. And I think one of the big takeaways here is that stuff like this really holds projects back, right? So we see Starcoin start to get onto some major cryptocurrency exchanges. This could get a little bit more exciting. So what is it, right? So Starcoin, layered smart contract and distributed financial something participation instructions for Starcoin hackathon. The word we were looking for was network here. How to dApp on the Starcoin blockchain. Yes, I mean the homepage it's not really inspiring, right? It's a layered smart contract and distributed financial network. Starcoin is a blockchain project designed for distributed finance. inspired by Facebook's 2019 release of Libra, inspired by Bitcoin and Ethereum, and aims to be an easy-to-use financial infrastructure for all users by improving the proof of work (POW) algorithm and introducing a layered network architecture. Based out of Move, right, which was that contract language for Libra here, inspired by Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? I mean, that's basically the pitch. So I'll be honest, like offhand, I don't really find it all that interesting. But the fact that it's mineable in an era where so few coins are even mineable anymore, and so many are even moving away from it, right? Well, now my interest starts to be piqued a little bit. Westar Labs, founded in 2018, pioneer layered blockchains. They are advising or involved with this project. They have a couple advisors here, public, names and faces attached, right? Looking into Noah. I actually interviewed him. The interview is yet to make it to the tube here due to an NDA with Core Scientific. But yeah, he created Honey Miner, and he was incredibly proud of that. It was a very interesting interview. I need to try to get that kind of cleared and out here on the air. So partners here: StarSwap, BFly, ASwap, Gate.io, Dxpool. Obviously, between Dxpool and Goldshell, some kind of connection there, because I mean they basically launched with an ASIC miner, an application-specific integrated circuit miner. They basically launched with a purpose-built miner for their network and blockchain. And let's kind of bring it back to that, right? So we can see my performance here right now. It's been mining for a couple hours. We'll say, 6 hours since I got this in and plugged it in, right? So again, I'm mining STC here on the Dxpool. One thing that you'll find that's very interesting about this, okay, it's not just going to be the fact that I have current profits in here of about 4 coins. It's going to be the fact that they're the only ones I've seen distributing these at, retail rates, right? So sometimes resellers can come in here and buy these and then try to resell them. But Dxpool basically handled all of the distribution, or at least sales, for Goldshell. And the way they're connected, I'm not entirely sure, but they're clearly tight, they're clearly friends, and working together, they brought this miner to public market here. And I think bringing a miner to public market and not private market is absolutely critical in establishing just any sort of reliability and trust, anything, right? Last thing we need is an ASIC miner that only, some guys with several million have, and they're just stacking up these coins. It's ridiculous. It's entirely against the whole proof of work, decentralized, peer-to-peer, original Bitcoin ethos there. But this is a device that costs $799, so $800. And then we break down how much it's earning, right? So mine about 4 coins in 6 hours. Let's just say, I think this is going to be a little bit of a roundup. I'll do a follow-up review with like actual mining profitability. Let's say we get up towards like 16 coins. Then we're looking at like $1.70, right? And what's the power consumption here? So looking a little bit deeper, this thing only consumes 61 watts. That's incredibly low power consumption, and that's one of the reasons why this machine is so freaking quiet. It's pretty cool. It's pretty insane. It's running on Kryptonite R. Okay, so that's a variation of the Monero algorithm, but not the one that was tweaked to be mined on CPUs, as opposed to when ASICs came and took over the Monero network. We'll do a little rounding here, right? But let's say we basically clear $1.50 in coins a day. Pretty cool. This is a cryptocurrency that is down 16% from its all-time high 3 months ago, up 38% from its all-time low 2 months ago, as tracked per CoinGecko here. I think the big takeaway is that you don't even care about a price for a coin this young and this just seldomly traded on. So literally one right now, cryptocurrency exchange. It's not a major exchange by any means. You buy this for $800 and you hope that it mines a lot of coins, and you hope that those go up exponentially in value. You start to look into the Starcoin ecosystem. You sift around through their blog. You see their developments here. They have a practical and latest guide on StarSwap. It's a cool name, The Weekend. We're Star Boys now. So, quantum leap in the Starcoin ecosystem. Yeah, whatever. StarSwap is a DEX, a decentralized exchange protocol on the Starcoin ecosystem and the Move ecosystem. It's developed by the Element Studio team, provides stake liquidity, so forth. Okay, very cool. Basically, the takeaway is that they have an AMM, an automated market maker, or a decentralized exchange built out on their network. I have not tried it, I have not used it, and honestly, I'm not interested in doing so right now. From my point of view, this is a low attention thing, right? It's a speculative buy. You know, for me personally, I'm interested, say, like buy like 1 or 2 of these, stack up some coins and see where it goes. If it really starts to get legs and starts developing, then I'll start paying a closer attention and see what other opportunities are here and so forth. But you know, they have a steady stream of things being developed and added, right? First, algorithmic stablecoin FAI on the Starcoin and Move ecosystem here. They also reference KikoSwap being launched in their ecosystem as well. On top of what we've already talked about, looking through what projects they call hot projects, right? These would be revolving around 5 tokens: STC, Star, Fei or Phi, Win, and Share. So this is a little budding baby ecosystem. These tokens are launching on this chain. They're living here. They're growing here. And if the main, Starcoin doesn't really take off, then, well, it's very unlikely any of these will do well at all unless they pivot to go cross-chain or just move blockchains entirely. Starcoin has their own wallet called StarMask, operating, well, and looking just like the, stay with me, MetaMask. Yeah, you've heard about it, you've seen it. We talked about it 105 times. I haven't personally tested this, but if you'd like to do that and run with that, that would be recommended. This is again taken right off of their homepage as the StarMask wallet. We don't see any other options kind of just off the bat, right? There's not like, oh, here's the full node wallet, right? We have node mining and node command, which would probably be like a CLI wallet and then like a GUI wallet maybe. Actually, that says CLI Mint, so maybe not. But again, this is really what it's going to come back to.
Hey guys, it's Miss Vosk here to tell you about LunaOne, a hyper-real metaverse project. I'm talking like Ready Player One type stuff with haptic suits and all. And their goal is to be integrated on Xbox, PS5, PC, and mobile. Using the metaverse, users will have their own decentralized life where they can buy and sell real estate, design and build environments, fly ships, go to live expos, concerts, events, shop, play, complete. It's a lot. LunaOne says they're on track to raise $100 million toward their project. To learn more about their token sale, check out the link in the video description below. Users who use our referral link will also receive bonus rewards. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research before investing.
Maybe I'm getting old, lazy or something. I don't know. I feel like if you think you mine crypto for so many years and everything, and I don't know, you just start to get maybe a little complacent. This could really blow up in my face. I wouldn't advise it. If I was to advise you, I would advise you to download the StarMask wallet, get it set up, and if you want to know how to watch our MetaMask video guide, it's the exact same, just their version of it. Keep your coins in there. For me personally, I'm just going to stack them up in Dxpool. And I'm going to wait for hopefully an exchange that I use to support the coins, and I'll withdraw them from there. That doesn't mean I'm going to insta dump them. And then I'm withdrawing my coins from here, a centralized mining pool, to a centralized cryptocurrency exchange. But I'll be honest, I don't care. I've got 109 wallets. I'm just a little tired of it. This is, a fun little spec mining play for me. And that's that. At the time of recording this video, the STC or the Starcoin miners are out of stock, direct from Dxpool. I have not seen these miners. I've been watching on Goldshell's official shop. Again, Goldshell is the manufacturer, and Dxpool seems to be their sole distributor for these right now for really whatever reason. Maybe they're kind of partnership or they're in bed with Starcoin, and somewhere is pushing some money around to get these things funded. I don't know for sure. Obviously, you can seek out resellers. Couple Google searches and connecting with those in the VoskCoin Discord server and VoskCoin Talk, the VoskCoin forum. Please connect. Please double check if you're going to buy from some site. There's so many fake sites, so many scam sites. The last thing I want to see you do is lose your money. Obviously, there's things like eBay and all that. We have classifieds for member-to-member sales and so forth. No fees associated with any of that. It's just like a open marketplace, right? But all those things are here and in place. I know that they have added more inventory, basically periodically. The Dxpool miner shop is not popular. These miners normally sit there and are available for days or even weeks. Especially with the way the market has turned a little bit, we're going to see longer miner availability, but there's plenty of bullish people. There's plenty of people who have made a lot of money that are still going to continue to buy up a lot of mining hardware, because mining really is an incredible way to earn passive income. So hey, you do whatever you want to do. I do think this is fun and exciting, and you know, I'm just fortunate to be able to get these miners and make these videos here on the tube. Speaking of the tube, please slap that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and let me know your thoughts on the Starcoin miner and what miner you want to see us review next, and if you think we missed anything or should have covered something. You know, I guess that's kind of redundant. I'm asking the same question in 2 different ways. Let me know. Thanks for watching. We're uploading daily. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, I hope so. Please be advised, there are scammers impersonating us on multiple platforms. I don't want your money. I just want you to smash that subscribe button. Everything in this video is for entertainment purposes only. That means it's not financial advice.